Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA previews and predictions for a Tuesday. It is January 10th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at ATSstats.com. All right, let's take a look at the latest SBI ratings in the National Basketball Association. SBI stands for Sports Betting Index. This is like my Dow Jones Industrial, and what I do in this segment, I take a look what came in yesterday, and you can see right there, 67% of the favorites in the NBA cashed in last night, but they only covered 20%, meaning the 80% of the underdogs came in. In fact, it was a dog-eat-dog night. 4-1-1 against the point spread, 2-3-1 to the under, and on the 7-day average, 62.1% of the favorites are winning straight up in the NBA, and only covering 44.3%, meaning the underdogs 55.7%, and when it comes to the over-under, 53.7% of the games have gone over so far the last 7 days in the NBA, 46.3% for the under. Let's take a look at the National Basketball Association game for this evening. We're going to kick it off in Philadelphia between the Detroit Pistons taking on the Sixers. Now the Sixers, 11.5 point home court favorite, the over-under at 228. ATS forecast system play, going to go with Philly in this one, 121 to 110, the over-under at 232.1. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the chances of winning this game straight up, does favor the Sixers at 84.2%. Their last 4 games have gone over the total. That's why your KOGO is at a very low 31%. KOGO stands for chance of game going over the total. In Toronto tonight, the Charlotte Hornets are going to visit the Toronto Raptors. Now, the Raptors, a 7.5 point home court favorite. The over-under is listed at 231. ATS forecast system play, going to go with Toronto in this one, 118 to 111. The over-under at 230.2. The Raptors coming off a big win over the Portland Trailblazers. 117 to 105 was the final, while the Hornets, they lost their last game to Indiana. 116-111 was the final in that one. Looking at the Toronto Raptors record of the last 10 games, only 4-6 straight up, 5-5 against the number, while the Charlotte Hornets, well, they're not any better, 3-7 straight up, 4-5-1 when it comes to the over-under. I did have the Raptors at plus 0.19, so they're way overvalued tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Miami Heat. Miami Heat losing a heartbreaker to the Brooklyn Nets on Sunday, 102-101 was the final. Tonight, they're a 4-point home court favorite. The over-under is listed at 224. Forecast going to lean with Miami in this one, 115-109. The over-under at 224.9. So we do like this one to go a hair over the total. Oklahoma City coming in on a 2-game straight up and ATS win streak. Their last 4 games have gone over the total, while the last 4 for the Heat have gone under. Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Utah Jazz. The Jazz, a 3-point home underdog this evening. 227 is the total, and we're going to lean with Cleveland. We're coming off a big win the other night against the Phoenix Suns. 112 to 98 was the final in that one, and we do have the Cavaliers winning 115 to 111, and 26-15 on the year for the Cavaliers, who are 6-4 straight up in their last 10 games. 7 of those games went over the total, while the Utah Jazz, they're coming off a loss to Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. 123 to 118 was the final. The last 3 games for the Utah Jazz have gone over the total. They're on a 2-game losing streak. I had Utah listed, though, at minus 109 on my value index, so you're getting good value if you do like the Utah Jazz here today. But the bad news is I had the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 4.6, and you're getting good value here on the Cavs at minus 3. Here's a little tip for you. If you like this game, take the money line. Don't sweat out those last 10 seconds if it comes down to free throws, right? Orlando Magic taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Portland losing to Toronto on Sunday, 117-105, while the Magics, they lost last night to Sacramento. 136-111 was the final. Today, we got the Portland Trailblazers winning this one, 119-110, the over-under at 229.8. A 78.08% chance of winning here for the Portland Trailblazers, who are now on a 3-game slide, and they haven't covered the spread in those 3 games, and all those 3 games went under the total. They're playing on 1 day's rest, and I did have the Portland Trailblazers listed at minus 126 on the value index, and you can see they're overvalued tonight at 7, and I had Orlando at 4.15, and you're getting pretty good value at plus 7, a 20.5% chance of winning, however, for the Magic. And the game between the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors, this line opened up at minus 12.5, and it's now down to 11.5 for Golden State. Seems like a lot of points. 228 is the total, but we're going to go with the Warriors in this one. 120-107, the over-under at 228.06. And looking at the Golden State Warriors, on a 2-game losing streak straight up and against the number. 20-20 on the season for your defending champions. 6-4 straight up in their last 10, while the Phoenix Suns, they are struggling. 112-98 final against Cleveland, a loss in that one. They're on a 6-game losing streak. All last 5 games have gone under the total, and what's worse than that, they are 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games. All right, the game of the night will be in LA between the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers coming in as a 2-point home court favorite. The over-under is at 219.5. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Clippers by 1. 108-107, the over-under at 216.1. So we do like this game to go under the total. Dallas coming off a 120-109 loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. While the Clippers in their last game, they lost to the Atlanta Hawks. 112-108 was the final in that one. Clippers coming in on a 6-game losing streak. They haven't covered the spread in their last 5. They're playing on 1 day's rest. Their strength of schedule last 7 games, though, they're playing some top teams. 57.1 strength of schedule last 7. While Dallas, they're beating the beatables. In fact, their strength of schedule is 36.7. They're 8-2 straight up in their last 10. But look at that. They've only covered half of those games. 4-6 to the number. All right, your NBA stats and trends for Tuesday, January 10th. Always remember, trends are your friends, but they don't pay the rent. And today, your number one stat at the ATSstats.com website is when the Golden State Warriors are a 10 or more home favorite coming off a loss the last 10 years. Guess what? 45-1 straight up in their next game. Folks, you can get all the top 25 trends right now for free by visiting this website, ATSstats.com. When you go there, hit on NBA. And then once you hit the NBA, you're going to get this page right here. Just click on the 25 winning NBA trends, and you'll see all the top 25 trends for today, Tuesday, January 10th. All right, your top sports betting market option today is the Oklahoma City Thunder at +4 against Miami. And they've been neutral 20 days. That means they're 3-4, 4-3 straight up in their last 10 games against those B-type teams. Check this out, the Thunder. 78% win percentage against team with a winning record of 50 to 59.9 in the standings. Last 4 games have gone over for OKC. They're 18-22, however, on the year, and not that great on the road. 5-13, but it's not some great numbers, but they are still our number one. And the reason why they're number one is because of this right here, the neutral 20 days. When you see the parenthesis 20, that means win one, lose one type thing in their last 20 days, and that's why they're 3-4, 4-3 in their last 7 games. And unfortunately, only a 16.2% chance of winning. But the good news is you're getting +4, and they're coming off a big win over Dallas. That's your number one sports betting option today for Tuesday. It is January 10th. Don't forget, folks, you can get the free Raymond Report live version each and every day by visiting the website, ATSstats.com. Go to NBA, free NBA stats. And this is where you get the free Raymond Report Lite version. And if you scroll right down to the bottom, you get the league system trends. Now, what's the difference between a league system trend and a team system trend? A team system trend, well, it's exactly that. When the team is in the exact situation, that's what the record is. And a league system trend is when any NBA team, and here's an example on tonight's game between the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns. And this one here is on the under for the Warriors. Anytime you got an NBA team who's a 9.5 to 12-point home favorite before a non-division game on 2 days rest, and they're coming off a 2-game losing streak, and they're coming off a home loss as a favorite, well, guess what? The home team, 3-14-0 to the under. So take a look for the under tonight between Golden State and the Phoenix Suns. And you know what? Both these teams coming off some losses, so misery loves company, and they're going to meet each other tonight when the Warriors face the Phoenix Suns. All right, there you have it. That is your Raymond Report NBA preview and prediction for Tuesday, January 10th. Glad to be back in the saddle here, back in the home base in Ottawa, and hopefully you guys have yourself a great rest of your day. Always don't remember, hit that like button if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast was brought to you by your good friends right here at ATSstats.com. Good luck.